Hello, 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 hello. Man, welcome to Tell the Truth Podcast 23 on YouTube, man. Man, today we got another good one, BowTie, man. We got another good one, man. But before we get the shenanigans started, I'm your host, Shot-Town Neal. Man, to my left, my big brother. Yes, yeah. It's about to be another good one.
What's up, baby?
To the left, man, my brother, man. He got many names, man. Down here in Dallas, call him B Woods. You know, when he cooking for the family, you know, 'cause my man's a grill master. When he cooking for the family, I call him Uncle Billy. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they gambling, give me a couple of tips on who I should bet on. I call him Billy Whoop Whoop. You know, but he in the studio, I call him BTB. What's that for?
BowTie Bill.
Man, let's go, Billy. Before we get started, man, we want to give a shout out to these boys in North Dallas, man. This beautiful studio they let us use, maximize your potential studio, man. Before I start going crazy, because you know your boy always on 10, Billy. You know I'm always on 10.
Oh, really, bro?
Before we get stupid, good, acting crazy, acting stupid. Billy, man, tell the people what we need, man. Talk to them.
Oh, man. BowTie Bill is telling you, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell your family members and friends, and let everybody know what we're doing and plug in. Well, you know, we are on 3 continents as we speak right now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're looking to hit all 7 continents, you know, with appreciation to you.
Yeah, man. I mean,
There would be no us without you.
Yeah, we are really getting it out of the mud, man. We just started this podcast to have a chance to vent. We got tired of people saying a lot of stuff on TV that we just was like, wait a minute. He was right about this, but he should have said more. But, you know, not dissing anybody else. So we was like, you know, we're going to start our own platform. And we've been doing this with no social media. We post on our page, but, yeah, we got to get the Tell the Truth Twitter page, and we got to get the Instagram. And it's been growing.
Yes.
You guys have been supporting us. Y'all been sharing it. And it's like, oh, wow. So we got to take this thing a little bit more serious.
Grassroots.
Yeah, we got to take it a little more serious. But
Right.
that's enough about us, man. We just want to tell y'all thanks, man.
Man, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, for real, man. So let's get to it, man. BT Bill, let's go, baby. What I want to ask you, man, it's a two-part question, basically.
Okay.
It's about the NFC in general next season, because we got a lot of young gunners. But since we down here in Dallas, we always got to keep it Dallas Cowboys relatable a little bit, you know. Do you think, you don't know this question coming, do you think the Dallas Cowboy window has now closed?
The Dallas Cowboys, man, that's a good question, bro.
That's what I do.
That's a good question. That's a great question. The Cowboys window never closes.
Ooh, okay. He's like a Cowboy fan. Okay.
Yeah,
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, it never closes.
Okay.
They always going to have a platform. They're always going to be in a situation, a position to where they can win. Now, are they going to be put in the right position to win?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But as far as their window closing, no. Their window will never close.
So when I say window closing, meaning, this is what I mean. And, you know, you got to write your opinion. So for right now, you're saying no. All right, let me throw another curveball in. Okay. When I say the window's closed, big bro, I'm saying they won't even make the playoff.
No. No. They will always be able to make the playoffs.
Always, come on now, Billy. It's been some years now, you know.
Quarterback injury, when Dak got injured, Mike McCarthy's, I believe it was first or second year in the Giants game when he messed up his leg and ankle. They didn't make the playoffs that year.
Okay.
But outside of that, you know, in Dak's under Dak's tenure,
I think they missed it twice. I think they missed twice.
Well, yes, twice. Right, one with an injury, and the other one they just want that.
Right. I think they missed like twice. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, this is a 2-part question. Like I said, it's about the Cowboys and the NFC.
Hold on before we
go ahead.
Define window closing.
Means you're not making the playoff.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think
they gonna make it to the NFC Championship.
We already know that. Hey, they wouldn't have been close. They don't like them jokes. Come on.
Hey man, I would have shut. I would have nailed down.
We about to lose subscribers. Come on, I gotta lower the bar.
That one ain't never open it.
Oh my God. We only gonna have about 2 views on this one. I can't say NFC Championship game because I already knew you would say, no, come on, man. I know how to word the questions, man.
Okay,
Let me do my thing, BowTie Bill.
Yeah,
I can't.
that one is nailed shut.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I also make it worse that Detroit now has went to the NFC Championship game. So meaning in the last 25 years.
31.
I'm just saying last 25 years, there's only 2 teams. There's only 2 teams in the last 25 years that have not been to the NFC Championship game.
The Cowboys, I want to say.
Do you know the other one?
Hold on one second. I want to say Cleveland.
No, NFC.
NFC.
Mm-hmm. Only 2.
Washington.
Bing, 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 bing. Well, you got the sad-ass Bears. My sad-ass Bears have
They
been
was in the Super Bowl.
A lot of people don't remember that, but you know, Cowboy fans, y'all didn't win. And we're not talking about that. And yeah, I know. I'm saying that my organization is dysfunctional.
Played the Colts.
Yeah, play the Colts. I'm
Played
saying
the Colts.
my organization is dysfunctional, but somehow we've been to 3. How do we do that, Billy? We are so dysfunctional. We've been to 3 NFC Championship games in the last 25 years. Sorry-ass Bears. Okay? I mean, Tampa Bay, they've been to a couple of them. Remember, Tampa Bay was sorry. I'm going off the organization that's sorry in the 90s and somehow it trickled. Tampa Bay won a Super Bowl. You know, they won 2. They won early 2000.
They were one of the worst franchises in all of the 4 major sports.
Tampa Bay won in 2000, right? After the Cowboys, right?
No. Baltimore won in 2000.
But Tampa Bay won after the Cowboys, though.
Yes.
Okay, so my point is since the Cowboys went to the NFC Championship game, even Tampa Bay, who was a very dysfunctional organization at that time when the Cowboys were winning, Tampa Bay, right off the bat, I could think of is 2 NFC Championship games because they went to Super Bowl. Or you know what? They went to a couple of NFC Championship games against Philadelphia. So my point is that the Cowboys have not been. So I had to say, of course, I said when the close mean not making the playoff. Now, I'm going to tell you why I say it's going to be really tough. All right, let's rewind back 3 years ago. After the Cowboys lost to Philadelphia at home 3 years ago, all they focused on was San Fran. Right?
Right.
But then Philly won the division last year and they went to the Super Bowl. So all year, all you heard down here in Dallas was they was watching all the San Francisco games and they were watching all the Philadelphia games. They just feel like that's the only 2 teams they had to worry about. All year, this is what we dealt with down here. They're watching the Philly games and they're watching the San Francisco games. They trying to get the number 1 seed they can play at home. And what happened? A number 7 seed from the NFC North came up and slapped their ass. So now, y'all got 3 teams now. Every year the list keep going. 3 years ago, it was only 1 team y'all kept y'all on, San Fran. Then after last year, it was San Fran and Philly. Now next year, you got to look at San Fran and Philly.
Green Bay.
You see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
Your window is getting real close to closing. And I don't care about how much, how young Parson is and Diggs is and stuff like that. People say, man, how can you say the window's closing? Look how young our team is. You sound like a crazy idiot. Only way that I can say that window might open back up, first of all, if you change the coach. And guess what? McCarthy's back next year. And, if Jerry relinquished, power, we know that's not going to happen. So my point is that unless you got drastic change and you got a lot of good young teams in the NFC North.
But not only that, it's a quarterback league.
Yeah.
Your quarterback has been there 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And haven't made to the NFC Championship.
Yep.
So by now, he's not Peyton Manning or Drew Brees. Mm-hmm. Now, they made it to the Super Bowl in year 9.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
He's nowhere near their talent.
Right. And we're not even getting to the talent. I'm talking about, look at the landscape of the NFC North.
Right.
Okay. Philadelphia just went and got Fangio, who's a very good defensive coordinator.
Coordinator.
So they defense ain't gonna be looking like that next year, giving up 30 and 40 points. That's not happening next year. Okay, Philadelphia, San Fran, They're gonna be back again next year. Okay. The Rams, they didn't went out and found them this little number 17 Kakur. I can't even say his name, but he young boy with Coop, and then they got a young running back Williams.
Cool.
So long as Stafford stay healthy, which is a big if, Stafford could get hurt. He's getting older. My point is the Rams gonna be a problem. Okay, you already saw what Green Bay did to y'all. They only gonna get better. That whole team, the youngest team to make the playoff in like damn near 40 years. Then Detroit's got a young team. And then not trying to toot my horn.
Since the 74 Steelers.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I kept warning y'all when Green Bay came and beat the Cowboys. I kept telling y'all the last 7 weeks, my Bears had the number one defense.
Right.
Now, so if the Bears is somehow, which I don't think we will, but if we somehow possibly get this quarterback situation correctly, then y'all got to contend with our asses. You know what I'm saying? Then let's go to the NFC South. People have been clowning Baker Mayfield. I'm keep telling everybody Baker Mayfield got better when he went to the Rams, them last 4 games, and he got coached up by Sean McVay.
Right.
That personally saved his career. When I saw him out there throwing the ball to receivers I never heard of before, he went 3-2 them last 5 games in L.A.
Right.
That saved his career. So my point is that there's a lot of teams in the NFC North. And yes, I think y'all will still be good in your division because I think the Giants are really dysfunctional and they need a quarterback. I think Washington needs a lot. Their defense is trash.
They're overhauling.
Yeah, they're overhauling.
Team, quarterback, the whole nine.
So I think next year is the last year y'all probably will get – Cowboys always go 5-1 in the division because you get 4 easy wins in the NFC East.
Agreed.
Yes, that's 4 wins.
Agreed.
But – if you do not win that division, you will be fighting very hard for that wild card position next year. It won't be as easy as it was this year because you got a lot of young teams that's coming up, NFC North. So you say they want to not closing?
Oh, man, that win is done.
Okay. Well, you said I'm talking about making the playoff. You said they definitely should make the playoff.
They should make the playoff.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I remember you said they should definitely make the playoffs. So, yeah, I know you checking on your mic. Go ahead, do mic text, man.
Yeah, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2.
You gonna move it up, son? Yeah. Okay.
Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2.
There you go. All right, cool. Going on to the next subject, man. We need to talk about, when I start smiling about this, something,
I'm listening.
It's something that I was right about again.
What was that?
I was right again.
What was that?
Let me get out my system one more time. I was right again.
Jism over here, man. What was that?
All right. I'm going to take a sip on this one. Oh, my God. I'm good. With my pinky up, BowTie Bill. Okay, you're going to toast the brother. Boy, you're going straight to heaven. You're going straight to heaven. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, what was I right about again?
What was that?
All right, let me get serious. I told Joe behind about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Refresh my memory.
Okay, you don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. I told you that Harbaugh was going to be gone.
Man, I thought that cat was going to stay in Michigan, man. I thought, listen, they're going to make him the highest paid coach in the NCAA.
I told you.
Dude,
I told you.
He won the chip. I just knew he was going to stay in the NC2A, bro.
But that's my victory dance. I wish y'all could. If you're not
Because
watching,
he was a BMOC.
Billy, I was reading the tea leaves, man. What was you reading, man? You was reading Hella Keller? You was reading the blind book?
Bro, this dude only coached 6 games, and they were still going to be willing to make him the highest paid coach in the NC2A.
Go ahead. You got the floor. I'm not going to let you cut. Go ahead. Your world. Go ahead.
So I'm thinking, okay, man, listen. Bro, he run the landscape of college.
Billy.
Or at least in the Big Ten.
Agree.
Because you still got to deal with that SEC.
I mean, agree. Right? We're just talking about, we're not going to go too far down the rabbit hole. We're just talking about.
I was thinking he was going to stay there.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, and get through the ears of whatever they were doing in terms of investigation or whatever the case may have been. You gonna get through those deals?
Let me know when I got the floor.
Go ahead, man.
You good? You got it all out? You got it all?
I thought you were gonna stay, bro. He should have stayed. But
I told you that man was gone, man. I told you he was gone. No, man, I told you he was gone, man. All right, let me give y'all these tea leaves, boy. All right, man, come on, guru status, man. Come on, man. What you talking about, man? Man, I don't even want to do this to you, man. You know you're my big bro. I love you, but let me go ahead and give it to you, man. Read the tea leaves, man. I felt like the only way he might stay, if they didn't win it all. But I still felt like it was a 95% chance he was going to leave anyway. Once he won, I was like, oh, yeah, deuces. There's no need to stay. Why? Because the way the NCAA was messing with this man, BowTie Bill, man, okay, me and you have gotten to some big debates off air, on the phone about it. You
Agreed.
know?
Agreed.
And we'll have to have that conversation another day on the podcast. I felt like they was picking on the man. I felt like it was BS. I feel like other coaches are doing it. I felt like somewhere in the Big Ten somehow snitched on him. I wanted him gone. Maybe Ohio State boosters. Not reporting nothing. But they had all this heat. Unnecessary heat. Because, you know, we be finding out. Anyway, all this unnecessary heat. And I'm like, man, I know doggone well so-and-so doing this, so-and-so doing this. You know, you trying to get the man suspended because they gave the kid a burger. You know. And another kid, they came back right before the championship game. They said, oh, they're going to be getting investigated again because they did something illegal during the COVID time, during the recruiting thing. Keep in mind, this is not COVID 2022. This is COVID 2020.
Right.
When the scariest time of it, all of it's scary, don't get me wrong. But when it first hit, it was more scarier. But let's say it's all scary, don't get me wrong. But my point is, we didn't have any type of protocol. We were still trying to figure stuff out here in America, in the world. Okay?
Right.
So when he's talking about, he broke COVID protocol recruiting in 2020, I'm like, 22, if he broke COVID protocol recruiting, I'd be like, okay, I give you that. You know, go get him. But you going to come after this man for something, not this 2024, 4 years ago? This has been the fourth time they're trying to come after this man this season. And I told you, I said, you know what, if I'm Harbaugh, man, he like, you know what, man, I don't need this. I don't need this, bro.
San Diego matched the. I apologize. Los Angeles Chargers matched the salary that Michigan was going to give him.
And I ain't even got to that part yet. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I let you get all yours off.
I'm listening.
So I'm like, this man don't need that. Now, you know your little brother.
I'm listening.
Yeah. You know I'm a little biased.
Okay, I'm listening.
You know you like Miami and stuff.
Oh, that's my favorite city. You know that's my favorite.
Don't
city,
tell yourself now. Don't.
All my family members and friends. My daughter said Chandler Woods, who go to OU. She said, "Daddy, I'm going to your favorite city because she's going to Bahamas." Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right. Yeah. So Miami's your favorite city.
Mine's my favorite city.
Right. And you know, what's my favorite state in America? Come on,
Illinois.
Oh man, you talking about where I'm from?
Oh, California.
Come on, I done been to California a couple times by myself. Okay.
I remember you over there hanging out in the Airbnb.
Yeah. I was on the Strand.
Off of Highway 1.
Yeah.
Right off the ocean. What
they call it? Mandalay Bay, Marina Del Rey, and then I did the Strand, down the Hermosa Beach. Yeah, so I love Cali. So my point where I'm going with this, I'm not trying to brag on myself. I'm just saying I'm biased because I love Cali.
Right.
So this man get to leave Michigan. It's cold as heck. I'm from the Midwest. And he get to be in La La Land.
Now, you know he coached at San Diego State.
Hold on. I'm about to give you the floor.
He coached at Stanford.
Yeah.
So he been on the West Coast.
And he already got a quarterback. Yeah, that's the last nugget I just wanted to drop. I'm going to give you the floor back. And he already got a quarterback. So let me get this
Was
right.
that division.
Right. So I think it's
Which
that,
we can segue into the coaches.
right. We can segue into it. But what I was gonna say was that
Uh-huh.
I saw the tea leaf. They keep messing with this man. Keep messing with this man. And it's
Yeah.
like I'm not calling no female. I'm just saying it's like a woman's coin. You keep messing with it. She gonna be like, you know what? I'm leaving your ass. She's gonna enough is enough. Yeah, I'm deuces. And I told you, I said, man, Harbaugh's out of there. Now I ain't know where he's gonna go. I knew he was going to the pros. He said he out of there. And then when you start getting offers, I'm like, California, I'm like, yeah, that's a good little match. And, wherever he goes, he turns the organization around. Now, I will give you this nugget. You want to talk about the coaches real quick? I will give you this nugget. I give Harbaugh 5 years. Yeah.
To do what?
He got 5 years to win Super Bowl. Maybe. You know what? I'm almost this close saying 4. He got 4 years. 4 years. And I'll tell you what. You ready for this?
I'm listening.
Harbaugh is a good-ass coach. Well, he's a great coach because everywhere he go, he wins.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to have one
He
quarterback.
lost to his brother in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I remember. And he's won with multiple different quarterbacks. You got some people, that can't do that, Billy. But they say he's the greatest. But I'm going to leave that alone. Belichick. Anyway. So, yeah. You already know I don't think he's the greatest. But anyway.
I can't unsee these 4 years.
Right. I can't
unring a bell.
He ain't won some time without Tom Brady. But anyway, I just think Belichick is very overrated. Y'all can get at me. I got my podcast. Y'all can come on here if y'all want to. We can have that debate. I think
we can have that debate.
I think he's very overrated, but we'll do that on another podcast.
That's why I call Belichick.
Right. But I think Harbaugh is better than Belichick because of the fact he has won everywhere he went with different quarterbacks. But there's a but.
Facts.
It's something about that 5th season. It seems like he starts outstanding his welcome, weighing on people, getting on front office nerves or something like that.
He's not John Gruden. It was that, I believe, based on what I know, my understanding is, he would want a little bit more control, and they did not want to give him control.
Facts.
Right? And the policy and the policy was not looking to do that. They stayed out of the way, so he knocked heads with the GM and left.
And it's been reported that he's very difficult to work with, not with the players, it's other people in the management. Right. So you got to look at that. So I say he's going to definitely kick butt in L.A.
LA Chargers giving him keys.
Yeah, and he gets to pick his own GM. Team. So he gets to pick the GM that he wants to work with them. So maybe things will be a little different. But I just know in the past that by that 5th season, he usually starts weighing on people. What I've seen. So I say, great hire. I knew he was going to leave. And what I would say is this: it's a great match for the Chargers because they need some more toughness. He gonna run the ball more. Whoever ain't tough, whoever don't want to play smash mouth, he gonna get rid of them. And I don't know about next year, but in 2 more years, them Charger Chiefs games gonna be something to see. That shit's about to get real. That's gonna be a rivalry. I could just see Harbaugh right out the back coming in, just starting shit. Just like I don't give a fuck. They the Chiefs. I can just see it. I can just see Harbaugh just look like he has that like the look on his face. That's gonna get real. It might start as soon as next year, but I think Harbaugh gonna wait to get some more soldiers. And I said 2 more years, that shit gonna get real. But I know you want to talk about the AFC West in general anyway when it comes to coaching.
That badass yellow boy, man, who gonna knock him off now?
Ain't nobody gonna knock him off. Badass yellow boy. He wants some. Everybody gonna knock him off, but they gonna at least not lay down like they've been doing. That's my whole thing.
Okay.
And you brought up a point before we get out of here, man. I'm gonna let you get that last point about the coaching in the AFC
you have
West.
Andy Reid.
Go ahead. AFC West, go ahead.
Sean Payton. Right?
Pierce?
Super Bowl coaches. Right? Now you got Jim Harbaugh coming in there.
Yeah.
Who been to the Super Bowl. You have Antonio Pierce for the Las Vegas Raiders that as a player was in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So the coaching there is phenomenal. And then you have two phenomenal quarterbacks. So they're going to put pressure on Sean Payton to get a quarterback, put pressure on Antonio Pierce, the Las Vegas Raiders, to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
Right. But the coaching is the best in the is best in the NFL.
You know, there's a rumor.
Yes, I know. I heard
that Justin Fields might be going to the Falcons, Pittsburgh, or the Raiders.
Russell Wilson going to the Raiders. I heard.
Okay. So, you know, it's a lot. We're going to talk about that during the off season.
Right.
But the coaching in the AFC West.
The quarterbacks in the AFC. Do we?
That's a whole. Not just the AFC. That's a whole nother. We just talking about the AFC West right now.
Right.
Yeah, we can do that on another podcast. It's some slobber knockers.
It's some slobber knockers in there. Hey, my Tom Brady said, "Hey man, I'm going to the NFC.
I'm gonna take my ass to Tampa Bay. These young boys ain't fucking around over here. I'm gonna take my ass over to the NFC. I'm going over to the NFC.
I ain't got fool with nobody.
I'm gonna get my ass over here. Yeah, I just got to deal with Drew Brees at that time. Yeah, man, the AFC is loaded with young quarterbacks. We'll touch on that in the offseason, man.
CJ Stroud.
Now you got CJ Stroud acting a fool. Patrick Mahomes.
Sunshine. Trevor Lawrence.
He got hurt this year. Trevor Lawrence. Burrow got hurt this year.
Man. Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen. Justin Herbert. Tom Brady said, "Hey man, I'm going to the NFC, dog."
I am so glad. I am so glad my sorry ass Bears in the NFC. Because I don't want no part of the AFC. The AFC is just, it's literally murder's row, man, as far as when it comes to young quarterbacks, man. But, you know, I will say this, though.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Deshaun Watson got to get back. He got to get it back.
And then you got Richardson out of
Indiana.
The Colts.
I'm not sold on that young kid yet, but, you know.
He got injured, but, hey, man.
Yeah. I mean, they were winning with him. I just... I need to see a little bit more. That's all I'm gonna say about the young brother. You know, I don't like to judge any quarterback. You know my rule for myself.
Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson. That's in the South.
Yeah.
And then you go to the tour.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
That's AFC East. Yeah.
AFC East.
Yeah.
Then you got Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. I mean.
You know what I mean?
So that might be.
And we ain't saying Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert.
No,
listen, man.
You mean GOAT? Old GOAT.
The GOAT.
That's what he is. That's the GOAT. That's the real GOAT. Mahomes, old GOAT. That's the real GOAT. But man, we about to get up out of it. But I just wanted to throw it in your face a little bit that I was right about Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I called that about 6 to 8 weeks
ago.
No, 6 to 8 weeks ago. Yeah.
No, about 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was right. About that time. But I called it though. But man, you know, Harbaugh is gone. I think he's gonna do very good out there in LA, man. But we about to get up out of here. BTB, man. Go ahead and handle that business for me, man. Go ahead and handle that business.
Everybody, we thank you.
Yeah.
We love you for hitting the subscribe button. Tell your family members and friends. You know, anytime what's coming up, we have Valentine's Day coming up. We have the Super Bowl coming up when you get there, right? Just share what I did at my mother's birthday. All of my family members, I got them logged in, and then they hit the subscribe button while I was there.
Yeah.
So, you know, Super Bowl coming up, do that for us.
Yeah,
we
man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do, man.
And coming up, and nearly not going to say this, but coming up, we're going to have some additional guests coming in.
Oh, yeah.
You know, at least, once, twice a month.
Yeah.
So you guys can get a different perspective just from us as well. But hit the subscribe button, share it with your family members and friends, and we thank you and we love you.
Man, I don't got to say too much after that, BT Bill. You locked it all down, man. My host, man, BowTie Bill. I'm your co-host, man, Neal, man. It's been real, man. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Already.